For myself, even though now we feel like we have all that time in the world to get things that we've been putting off on the last few months, really mentally I'm not there.
Some of the best advice I've heard is that how do you give, even if you can only give 80% of what your normal capacity is, how do you give 100% of that 80%? And that is definitely a challenge when you've got a screaming baby in the other room while you're on a Zoom call.
The first few weeks of the quarantine, I made lots of apologies and kind of bent over backwards to minimize the obvious fact that I was doing two things at the same time.
I try to get busy working on some projects, and then something distracts me, or I start worrying again about how we're gonna adapt to the new normal.
And 8 weeks into the pandemic, and I don't even apologize. I just say, look, this is what I'm dealing with, and let's just continue with our meeting.
I think it's also been positive though to have more time to eat dinner together, without any after school activities or sports or our own extracurriculars.
I know we had people telling us before that they wish they could do the maternity leave during a time where they're older and they start crawling and rolling over and doing that kind of stuff. And so that has definitely helped being able to see all the little steps that he's been taking on an everyday basis.
I want to introduce you to my coworker. Right there.
Mommy!
Oh. That's her.